The pain involved with being a competitive runner of this game cannot be overstated. There's RNG, finicky controls, and many frame perfect or near frame perfect skips. I mean, listen to this guy right after getting the world record.
Yes! Finally! This game. It. I'm done. I'm done with it.
But in 2012, Talon2461 entered the scene. He had already been playing and uploading content for 2 years, but this was the year the game was released on Steam, and later that same year, Talon decided to run the full 100% completion of the game. But before I continue, the 180 emblem run is an absolute ridiculous category. It's for a bunch of reasons. I'll try my best to explain why. But real quick, an emblem is just a way to track progress in the game. Each stage and side activity you complete gets you one emblem. A few of the 180 emblems are to get an A rank on every mission. This requires rerouting literally every single stage in the game in order to prioritize enough points. 2. Getting enough points can be tricky, and you lose them on death, meaning a 20-second mistake in the regular run where you return to a checkpoint is now a 2-minute mistake because you have to restart the level. Not only that, but getting an A rank on each stage requires different point values, and the points work by a math equation. 10,000 minus 10 per second after the first minute. Every 180 runner needs to memorize and do this on the fly so they don't get a huge time loss.
I'm low.
In addition to that, there's a pet simulator minigame which casually would take 10 to 20 hours by itself. Luckily, there's a glitch where you can reuse resources infinitely by dropping them in front of a Cheo in a specific spot. And the biggest thing of all is it has to be done all at once. So you better have 10 hours to play a difficult video game non-stop. Get out the gamer bottle. Despite Talon completing his first run in 15 hours, it didn't go on any leaderboards because at the time, it was more of a for fun category like a no A button run, or an every ring kills you as you play as a goose run. The next year, Talon then took a break from playing for fun and started the Sigma Male Grind set through the main categories of Sonic Adventure 2. So the game is one of the most competitive speedruns at the time, and the main categories are called Hero, Dark, and All Stories, which are basically just the normal playthroughs that anyone would experience playing the game casually. And in 2013, Talon got the Dark Story World Record, the Hero Story World Record, and then the All Story World Record.
I'm shaking so much.
A few months later, in January of 2014, Talon had an incredible run that far surpassed what people thought was plausible, having incredible play and RNG, with almost no mistakes.
Yes! It's over! It's over!
Trophies and likes in hand, Talon went back to the category he always loved, despite it not being a category for real. But he managed to get a sub 11 hour run. This is definitely more for a very chill atmosphere and gives him a lot of time to chat with his followers. Talon flies out to AGDQ, which is a speedrunning event, to do a hero story run. And this run does incredibly well, gaining over 1 million views and giving Talon a great boost to followers, but also attracts the attention of some new runners. During this time, Talon is probably the most popular Sonic streamer despite his records getting beat by new players on the scene. But his mindset on the 180 run has 180'd. Talon is no longer doing chill for fun runs, instead he has his eyes on the prize. Speedrun.com is opening up 180 as an official category, and Talon is going to get an unbeatable time. Talon commits to this run for months until he gets an incredible time of 9 hours and 26 minutes, and he announces that it's his final 180 run. In 2019, Emblem Skip Glitch, or ESG, is discovered by Emerus. This is a glitch that removes loading times from the game by not having a little cutscene play every time you get an emblem. Overall, it saves about 30 minutes. Despite Talon's run still being very difficult to beat, he comes out of retirement to protect his run and put up a new, unbeatable time. He gets a PB in January of 2019, another one in September, and finally a significantly better run than even his old record of an 8 hour, 52 minutes. He created a category with a massive barrier to entry, he grinded it out for years till he had a godlike time, and then he retired, knowing he would hold the record until the day he died. Coming off speedrunning Sonic Adventure DX, Katie decides to start speedrunning Sonic Adventure 2. Katie is a fun-loving gamer who always has a joke and loves Sonic, and after only a year and a half of playing the game, managed to get the world record in Hero Story in March. Yes! 5 months later gets the world record in All Stories. 3 months later, Katie gets the world record in Dark Story, and even wins a Dark Story tournament. Once Katie had these records, she didn't let go of any of them, even picking up records in way less played categories of Last Story, Any Percent, and New Game Plus versions of all the records. Other people would sometimes beat Katie's times, but the moment a record was lost, Katie would hone in on it and grind it until she had it again. The only thing she didn't have her name on at number 1 is the 180 speedrun. But even godlike players have their limits. Talon had it and had years and years of experience making the task impossible. but Katie decided to hyper-focus on the 180 run and grinded it out, run after run, eventually getting an 8 hour and 50 minute, beating Talon's 9 hour run by just 1 minute and 20 seconds. But now, the category was dead. In fact, the whole game is dead in some extent. Katie is the gatekeeper, an official god of every single record on speedrun.com for Sonic Adventure 2. If a new glitch came out, she'd swoop in and beat her old record. Sonic Adventure 2 speedrunning has an uncontested best player, no longer with the asterisk of the 180 run. Katie beat the game and will forever remain uncontested. A couple years earlier, when Katie was getting her first world records in the base categories, Trader started speedrunning and making Sonic Adventure 2 content. At just 17 years old, Trader was new to the game and had a dream to get a world record. And I can't stress this enough, going against Katie in any category is impossible. She performs skips that no other runner can do and is unstoppable. He's gonna have to work crazy hard to get even a single world record in any category. But he had to start somewhere. In 2018, Trader put up his 180 emblem run of 13 hours, but we don't know exactly what the time is because this happened.
Oh my god. I am an idiot and reset my splits.
What?
2021, Trader works hard and calmly rises up the rankings for 3 years until he is posting incredible times. Hero Story gets second place, behind Katie by 40 seconds. All Story gets second place, behind Katie by 40 seconds again. Dark Story, 1 minute behind Katie's PB, just never quite measuring up. Towards the end of 2021, Trader is focused on 180, grinding it out and even showcasing part of the run at AGDQ, trying to get Katie's time of 850, but keeps failing. Whether it's a finicky glitch not cooperating, or getting hit by a random enemy that pushes you off the map, something is always standing in the way when you're up against such a powerhouse in Katie. The only thing you can think is to give up. But Trader does not give up. He spends thousands of hours grinding out the 180 run until the unthinkable happened. In December of 2021, Trader beat Katie by a solid 3 minutes and had the most amazing reaction to getting the world record. I'll play it at the end. He had an incredible run and now holds the 180 emblem crown. Matt Merps. Okay, he didn't beat Trader. Thought I'd include Matt Mertz since he completed and submitted a 26-hour emblem run, and I think that needs to be included. This was like a Mr. Beast level challenge, and I think it's a hilarious idea.
Alright, all we have to do is just exit out, get the emblems, and then we're done. Yes! Yes! Finally! I did it! I did it! Oh! Oh my god! This is my very first ever world record. It took me 4 years of running.
The mad lad, I can't believe he did it.
Man, I'm so happy. This took so many attempts. Old world record. I beat the world record by a flat 3 minutes. 3 minutes flat, like legitimately. Oh, man, this run. Oh. Oh, my face. I'm smiling too much.